summer is finally here, which means it's time for a fantastic day at the beach once again.
However, here's one simple catch about today's incredible fun in the sun. This isn't going to be just an ordinary beach day. We're going to have some sort of dedication to the start of the summer season.
I bet the 7 of us can definitely tell that the 3 of you guys have planned out something for all of us fishies that will supposedly kick off the start of summer.
And whatever this trio has decided on, it's more than likely gonna impress us, no matter on how weird, strange, or several occasions, odd, it'll be. So Unikitty, Puppycorn, and Lil'Petey, what do you guys have in mind for us today?
We're glad you asked, William. The 10 of us are gonna put together our very own Summer Olympics, which is where we tackle a series of 4 summer-themed mini-games to keep ourselves entertained at this beach.
Summer Olympics. Now that is actually a type of beach activity that we haven't done before at all. Surprise, we haven't came up with that idea in the past. But at least you guys decided on this summer dedication for the 6 of us.
And I got a feeling that whatever type of beach activities we're gonna go for will be a piece of cake or guide overall. I'm seeing you through. We're gonna get started on the Summer Olympics.
We're actually gonna get started right away, Lanny. But first, the 10 of us will need to get into shape and get prepared for our bit before we can get flowing with the first activity.
So that means we're gonna need to warm up for like about 5 to 6 minutes, and then we should be able to be well up to begin the Summer Olympics. Now, let's get moving.
No. Okay.
Phew, that sure was a lot of exercising and warming up we have to do. But the good thing is that we're all done getting prepared, and now I'm definitely ready to tackle the Olympic activities. Perfect timing to mention that, hey, cause the rest of us are also ready to begin the Summer Olympics, and we're currently hooking up the first activity in our bucket list. So come on, whale buddy, let the Summer Olympics begin.
Hi, I'm Charlie!
Okay everyone, with the Summer Olympics in full swing, it's time for activity number 1, which is the Frisbee tournament. And the rules to this mini game is quite simple.
We'll need to keep the Frisbee high up in the air, and we must prevent it from touching the ground at all costs. And we have to repeat the process for the longest amount of time possible. Interesting. It's kind of like a volleyball tournament, but we're using a Frisbee instead of the volleyball, or even the beach ball this time around. I like this idea so far.
Me too. And this is likely the first time we've played with Frisbees at the beach, or the park, for quite a while by this point. So it's kinda feels nice to get back into such a classic outdoor game.
So what are we waiting for, fishies? Let's get this bad boy high up into the bright blue sky and keep this Frisbee from hitting the ground. In fact, I'll start this off for us.
Whee!
Yay!
What the hell? Mommy. We promise we will behave. We will be good. One. Mommy. I will behave. I will be good. No. I'll come back soon regularly.
Would you look at that, fishies? We got that Frisbee up in the air for a total of 10 straight minutes. Would you guys even believe that?
Definitely. None of us have even gotten a Frisbee up in the air for a total of 10 minutes before, since we usually would go up to 5 or maybe 8 minutes in the past. So this is basically a whole new record for all of us fishies.
And there's a whole lot more where all of that came from Goldie. Cause our next activity in the bucket list of the Summer Olympics is synchronized swimming. So that means everyone in the ocean.
Okay, you guys, since we're a bit familiar with synchronized swimming before, the 10 of us should get the basic overview of how this type of activity in the water is all about.
Totally. Dude, I even remember a few days ago, where we tried out synchronized swimming at the public pool. So this shouldn't be too hard to try out.
You've definitely got the facts, William. And if we want to keep it that way, there's no harm on getting straight to perform the synchronized swim. So, here goes nothing then.
Stop laughing at me.
No laughing in my class. Any more questions?
Wow, sweet, cool, right?
That was awesome. All of us have successfully performed a synchronized swimming match. And I gotta say, the progress has been an improvement, just like the last time we done it at the swimming pool.
And I bet that the next time one of us fishes try out synchronized swimming again will be even better and soon enough unstoppable. Now come on, Chucks. It's time for the third Olympic activity.
Awesome, let's roll.
Now, for this next activity. This is something Unikitty and Puppycorn have done before, like about 2 years back. And that one thing they did was lying down on the sand and making 2 cute little sand angels.
Oh, I think I get the point already. This is just like making snow angels, but instead of making them in the cold snow, we're creating them in the warm beach sand. How extremely clever this idea is.
You betcha that this idea is very creative, Goldie. And we bet the sand angels that you 7 will create will be as incredible as ours. So, we might as well get to sand angel making.
It's not Christmas! Charlie. It's me, King. I want this DVD. I'm going to have a breakdown.
Here we are.
Wow, just wow. Look at how awesome our sand angels looked in the final result. They look fabulous and super hyper pretty, come to think of it.
You definitely got a point there, Lanny. The sand angels look super pretty, come to think of it. And they also look so cute in addition.
In fact, I assume that the next Olympic activity will be just as fantastic as this third event in the Summer Olympics. What's the next thing in the bucket list, fishies?
To answer that question, Chucks, we're actually about to reach the end of the Summer Olympics, since this next activity will be our final one in our list. And for this, we got a special surprise that is waiting for us.
But, in order to find our special summer surprise, we'll need to find it. 'Cause we hid it, somewhere around this beach, kinda like a treasure hunt, to make this a whole load of sense.
And in order to find our surprise, we'll need to make a right, then go around those palm trees over there, then to the other end of the boardwalk, which is where the treasure is located.
Sounds easy enough in our books. That surprise treasure shouldn't be too hard to track down, since you 3 mentioned on where we should go. So let's all head out and conclude our Summer Olympics.
Fine, crybaby.
Yahoo! We've found it. This must be the treasure chest hidden around this beach. That means our special summer surprise must be inside this thing.
Well, there's only one way to figure out if that's the case. Let's get this bad boy opened up and see what our special summer surprise is.
Oh, my, girls. There's a bunch of seashells and sea stars inside this treasure chest. And there's even some of the most colorful shells in the entire beach.
And here's the best part. Some of these shells even have the sounds of the peaceful waves in addition. How incredible.
This is so far one of the most greatest surprises the 10 of us ever had throughout this entire summer, and likely one of, if not, the greatest day of our summer vacation.
And I've got a very strong feeling that this summer it's still gonna get a whole lot better from here, considering that this season had only just begun at this point.
You'll just never know, Annie. Maybe a huge shocker left and right will happen these 104 days, but only time will tell. But until then, who's up for some pretty chillful milkshakes at this hour?
Which is our special summer treat for today.
Now that is what we call the best way to conclude the Summer Olympics and to wrap up on a happy note.
So let's not waste any more time and treat ourselves to a well-deserved beach break.
Go,
Go,
fishy friends.
Go.
Yahoo!
Yahoo!